There is something about January. Everything stripped back. No leaves, no noise, just the bones of things. This week I published my first video. I sent it to friends. I got feedback. Some of it was clarifying. This is week 1. Let's talk about what happened. Welcome to the first episode of the GoFast.Finance vlogs. If this is the first time you're hearing about this project, quick context. GoFast.Finance is a platform for finance professionals, courses, tools, AI guidance built in the open with a community. The idea is simple. Most corporate training is, let's be honest, painful. Talking heads, reading slides for hours, you just zone out, you learn nothing, and you just check a box at the end. I want to do it differently, with storytelling, real cases, useful tools you can actually integrate into your work. And all of it open, so you can see how it's built, give feedback, and shape what comes next. These vlogs are the behind the scenes. What's working, what's not working, it's the journey. I'm not going to pretend I have it all figured out, but I'm showing up. So let's see what this goes. So, what actually happened this week? Monday was feedback day. I published the intro video on Sunday, you might have seen it, and I sent it to friends, colleagues, and my network. I got questions, good questions, some confusion, yes. I spent most of Monday writing long replies trying to explain what I'm actually trying to build here. But more on that in a minute. Tuesday and Wednesday were production days. I'm working on the first course now, budgeting and contracting fundamentals. 3 lessons. So it's about writing the video scripts, the lesson text, the quizzes. And some had to be redone. First draft wasn't good enough. That's the process. I know you make something, you look at it the next day, and then you realize it's not at the right level, so you do it again. It's not glamorous, it's not like in the movies, but you just need to keep the energy flowing. Thursday, I went outside, collected some B-roll with the drone, and I went for a run at the lake with the GoPro.
You're safe. Allez, let's go.
There is something about running that clears your head. You stop thinking about the work, you just move. And then somehow when you get back, things make more sense. Thursday, I also started assembling the teaser for the first lesson, 2 minutes of the final video. It took me 3 hours. That's the ratio right now. So I hope to get faster, but that's where I am. And today this, plus hopefully more progress on the full lesson video. We'll see. So, the feedback. When I shared the intro video, I got some recurring questions, and I figure if my friends are asking these, other people probably are too. So let me try to answer them clearly. Question 1. What exactly is the product? That's a fair question. The intro video was personal, maybe too personal. The product got lost. Here's the simple version. The product is access to courses on the site. The videos will also be on YouTube, free to watch, but the subscription gives you more. The full lesson text with explanations, cheat sheets, supporting material, the exercises, quizzes, and practical cases, resources, templates, toolkits, files you can use at work, community access, forums, previews, feedback channels, AI tools, NotebookLM notebooks, custom GPTs trained on the course content, and for those who need it, certificate for the CPE credits. Once I become CPE provider, then they will be valid. If you have a CPA, CMA, CFA, you know the drill. Question 2. Who pays? Mostly individuals, professionals investing in themselves. But also, Companies can also pay for their employees. Here's the pricing. Plus tier is $9 a month or $90 a year. That's the core courses, the tools, the community, the work first content. The max tier is $19 a month or $190 a year. That has certification prep content for the exams. For context, most competitors start at $300 a year for basic training, and certification prep ranges like $600 to $900. So I'm not trying to compete on being expensive. Question 3. Is this consulting? No, this is education, courses, resources, tools. I'm not selling myself as a consultant who comes into your company and building content that scales, that anyone can access anytime, anywhere. Could it open doors to consulting later? Maybe, but that's not what this is right now. Question 4. Why so personal? Why the edge? This one is really interesting. The intro video had some charge to it. I took shots at corporate training, at management that buys bad solutions, at the whole theater of it. Some people felt that was too much, too political, or too angry. But here's what I say. I'm not trying to be controversial for its own sake, but I also don't want to be bland, forgettable. The reality is, a lot of corporate training is broken. A lot of money gets spent on solutions that don't work. And the people who pay the price are the professionals stuck in bad systems doing busy work, burning out. And, if naming that clearly makes some people uncomfortable, I can live with that. But in these vlogs and in the courses, the tone is warmer, more constructive. The intro was a manifesto, let's say. This now is the work. So, enough talking. Let me show you around. This is GoFast.Finance. The courses live here. This is the first course, Budgeting and Contracting Fundamentals. 3 lessons. Lesson 1, what controlling is and why it exists. Lesson 2, where the controller fits, the role, boundaries, interfaces. Lesson 3, how the year runs in practice, cadence, deliverables, quality bars. Each lesson has a video, a full text version, and a quiz. The text isn't just a transcript, it's structured for learning, retrieval prompts, worked examples, practice tasks. And then there are the AI tools. This is the NotebookLM notebook for the course. You can ask questions, get summaries, dig into specific concepts. And this is the custom GPT. It's live, you can use it right now. The idea is you're not just watching videos for fun. You're getting resources you can integrate into your actual work, your study routine, your AI environment. And if you have feedback, if something is unclear, if something is wrong, if you have ideas, there is a place for that. This is built in the open. That means you can shape it. People ask why I'm doing this. The honest answer is I've spent a long time in corporate finance, restructuring, transformations, ERP implementations. I've seen what works, and I've seen a lot of what doesn't. There is something about running that told me a lesson. You don't get good by reading about technique. You don't get good by watching videos about VO2 Max. You get good by showing up, day after day. Good days and bad days. You just keep moving. That's what this is. I'm not going to be great at this on day 1. I know that. But I'll get better every day, every vlog, every course, every piece of feedback I take from you. And I failed once before. 10 years ago, I tried to build something alone quietly, did not share, did not ask anything, and it just didn't work. I gave up. This time is different. This time, I'm building it in public, learning out loud. And if that resonates with you, welcome. Let's see where this goes. If you want to check out the first course, the link is in the description. The teaser should be up by the time you watch this. If you want to follow the journey, please subscribe. I'll be posting these vlogs weekly. And if you have questions, feedback, ideas, just drop a comment or find me on the site. I read everything. Thanks for watching. See you next week.